محمد صلوات. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. اللهم خرجنا من ظلمات الوهم وأكرمنا بنور الفهم. اللهم افتح علينا أبواب رحمتك وانشر علينا خزائن علومك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. صلوات. السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله. Tonight is the night of Rihlat of Batool, الأئمة سيدة العفائف خديجة الكبرى سلام الله عليها. How can we even try to think to speak about a lady, a noble personality, Batool, Laylatul if she got this title from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She was the Da'im Zikr Rasul. Because of her demise, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam the whole year, he couldn't smile. عام يعني year, yeah. عام الفيل, have you heard? عام الحزن, not 3 days, not 10 days, not a month. عام الحزن for Rasulullah, just because of not having Khadija al-Kubra and Abu Talib alayhi السلام في هذه الدنيا. And because we are in this holy, very holy, like how can we thank in this beautiful month of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, and we are our trying best to connect to our Creator, to our Lord, because He has created us out of love, out of respect, out of mercy. Yeah, we all know. Because if I'm here, what does it mean? It means definitely He cares about me. Therefore, I am here. I have wujud. So especially in this month, I think this beautiful Ashra ends with this amazing personality and just awakening us as a Sa'imat, as a Rozadar, that get up, come, Ashra, chala gaya, Ashra of Ramadan al-Mubarak, first Ashra, second Ashra, I'm talking about the Ashra, yeah, the first 10 days. It's just passing. And the same way the second Ashra will go. Now you should have a totally different Ramadan al-Mubarak. Because we all know in the city of Makkah, Batool, whatever ayat of Allah Ta'ala we are reciting in this holy month, the surah of Meccan surahs, she used to recite definitely. Not only she used to recite, and we can connect with those surah with Janab Khadija al-Kubra, Not only that, we know for each ayah, for each revelation of surah of Quran, how many sacrifices our Bibi, Sayyidatul Afaif, Da'imul Dhikr Rasul. I always tell her that she's the true tajira, the tijarat with Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala, the business, the dealing with the muamala which she has done with Allah, Allah, Allah. This is the Shahrullah, Shahrullah, Shahrullah. We are Zayfullah, Zayfullah, Zayfullah. Allah, Allah, Allah. Allah, Allah, Allah. You will get this amazing nur of Tawheed and yaqeen and shuja'at and that beautiful qualities of Ahlul Jannah in this amazing lady of truly nur and ilm and wisdom and guidance. So when we are fasting, we can feel the fast of Lady Khadija al-Kubra, but not in Medina. Medina was so easy compared to Makkah. Yeah? Therefore, we have whole surah about Makkah. I love that surah. Which surah? The surah names by Makkah, but it doesn't have the surah in Makkah. But which surah it is? Yeah, Makkah. You know, Makkah life. And in that particular surah, Allah says, you have to learn how to live. You know, what is your purpose and aim should be in your life. That surah is just giving us that, you know, beautiful motivation towards life. So lively surah, yeah, the Meccan life, in that life, and especially after Share Abi Talib, we don't know anything. We don't know. After burning so many libraries and so many resources of Ahl Tashayyu, what do we have nowadays? Nothing. We have dropped out of ocean, yeah? The resources, the ma'lumat, the information, the history, the ahadith, everything is little. Only sometimes I feel like a shadow. We don't have. But whatever we have, we know that how she would spend whole 3 years, and in those 3 years, they were fasting or not. What do you think? Ramadan Mubarak was there? When we are having Khajur dates, you know how many people they would just divide one date, and the gutli, the seed of the date, as a best protector. Whenever I see the khajur, the dates, and the seeds, I truly connect with Sha'bi Abi Talib. The sacrifices which all the Muslims, especially Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, they have given. And most of the ulama, they say the reason of demise of our Bibi was all the pressure which she got in that Sha'bi Abi Talib, because straight away she passed away. Therefore, our Prophet in Medina, you know what he used to do? In Medina, because he would have, compared to Makkah, comfortable life, all the Muslim, whenever he would see a good food, for example, a fruit, a goat as a qurbani, you know, some meat, what he would say, hi, Aina Khadija. I wish Khadija was here. Khadija was with me in Sha'bi Abi Talib. Kash, ye phal, ye gosht, ye ghazai, ye fatah, ye victories. Whenever he used to get the news of victories in Medina, he would say, Khadija, tum kahan ho? So, literally I feel that the streets of Medina, the city of Medina is just, you know, alive with the beautiful memories of Batool. Because Muhsina A'azam's zikr is always in the heart and in the tongue of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And recently when there was a congress, a seminar in Qom, yeah, we are in contact with Agha Rafi'i and all the ulama. They were all of them. They were so humble in front of Muhsinay A'zam, and they would say, baby is Mazloom amongst us, baby is Ghareeb amongst us. She is still Ghareeb in that sense, you know, we don't know and we are not trying to get to know and recognize her. Because we have hadith, can you believe it? We have hadith. Man arafa qadra Khadija faqad arafa qadri. Can you believe it? Who is the one who's saying this hadith? Afdalul Bashar. Prophet is saying that man ahabba Khadija faqad ahabbani. Have you heard this hadith? Bainul Haramain, it was written like in these days, maybe if you get live some pictures. Whoever knows the value of Qadr, Laylatul Qadr, Qadr yani something very valuable, yeah. Man arafa qadraha. If you know the Qadr Khadija, then you would know my Qadr. You can recognize my value, my status. Amazing, amazing, unbelievable. The way Prophet would say, لَقَدْ كُنْتُ لَهَا عَاشِقًا فَسَأَلْتُ اللَّهَ أَن يَجْمَعَ بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَهَا. The way he used to say, إِنِّي أُحِبُّ رِزْقَ. Ajib, 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 ajaibs are there. Sometimes I can't digest it the way our Prophet is just expressing his gratitude, his love, his respect towards Bibi Khadijatul Kubra, salamullahi alayha. In the city of Medina, or Mecca, the people of Mecca, mostly, they were definitely against the messages of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, Wahyi Ilahi. They used to take stands against Rasulullah, yeah, we all know. They used to say something, and our Bibi's way of looking and her vision is totally different. They would throw stones so many times. Maybe we have heard 1 or 2 or 3 stories. You all know the reason of revelation of Surah Yasin. Yeah, that was the Bayt Khadija, in the house of Bibi Khadija, in that particular house. And she has devoted that house. She said, it's not my house anymore. But this is the akhlaq of A'imma alayhi salam and our Prophet. Then they would say, no, this is Bayt Khadija, Bayt. You know, they want to give some respect to her, and you know, like Bayt Khadija, Bayt Khadija, Bayt Khadija. Otherwise, Bibi Khadija said, no, it's not anymore my Bayt. So because we have a hadith which says this was Bayt Khadija, yeah, Khadijatul Kubra's house, and her center, and her manzil was the center of so many blessings. So first of all, what we can learn, I really want myself, definitely myself, whatever we say, however we study about her, still it is less. We need more reminders. First of all, whenever I say Khadija, we all know the meaning. Khadija means the one who has cut, yeah, the one who's unique, like the name of Fatima, Fasila, Qati'a, yeah, Buride, Judah, Alak, Khadija. Totally you can feel that shuja'at, that bravery with this beautiful name. And we know about Khuwailid, Khadija bint Khuwailid, her father. If we are having Hajarul Aswad, that beautiful stone of heaven in this Kaaba, in this Baytullah, one of the reasons is because of Khuwailid, yeah, Abu Khadija. Because Yemeni people, they have come to take it out, take it, you know, not take it, stole it from here, steal it from here to their own town. But the only personality who was just firm, yeah, before Islam, in front of the enemies of Baytullah, was father of Janabi Khadijatul Kubra. Shuja'at, leadership quality, yaqeen, wisdom, and not caring about anything else but Allah and but our own future. That's it. We should live in this world, definitely. But whenever I used to see you, your look, your way of talking, your way of, lifestyle should give me this indicator that you don't belong to this, because your heart is there. Because you don't take anything very serious about this world. Because you're not attached to this zameen, to this earth, to this planet. Yeah? And people would say, whenever we used to see, for example, Ayatollah Milani, yeah, in Mashhad al-Muqaddas, as I said, the friend of Aalima Razia Batool, or even Aalima Razia Batool, and they said, wow, the moment we would see them, yeah, we would feel that, yeah, iska jism yahan hai. Physically is just here, but mentally, and from where? From their akhlaq, that is important. The way they're dealing with people. Because if I deal very strictly, that means I'm giving so much importance to this world, yeah? And there's hadith, arba'u alamatil ahlil jannah, you people know better than me, ahadith, mashallah. Alimat, muballighat are sitting here. So I'm just thinking all this, so many beautiful attributes are just combined in a personality of Lady Khadija Kubra salamullahi alayha. Just going very, very quickly, that arba'u alamatil ahlil jannah. And we know Sayyidah Jannah, one of the Sayyidah Jannah is our soul mother, Bibi Khadija Kubra salamullahi alayha. We are going to meet her in Jannah, yeah? And even we are meeting it here. You can feel it, our presence. You can just feel it. So, 4 alamat, 4 signs of Jannati people. In number 1, they have wajhun munbasit. Their faces, full of calm and very smiley face, munbasit, not munqadir, out of munqadir, yeah? Munbasit, basit, very delightful, khush, mutma'in, and smile is there always, yeah, you know that. Number 2, qalbun rahim, bahut mehraban hai, rahim, itni mehraban, and very little, I can't say the writing. This is the collection of our beautiful soul mothers, Bibi Fatima al-Zahra and Bibi Khadija al-Kubra. I have gathered here in this book, like mother, like daughter. You all know about it. In here, even I have mentioned that I just love that area. That Bibi, as a businesswoman, yeah, she was so extremely, so kind, mehraban, qalb rahim in her business, as a what you say, CEO, yeah, as that there in that seat, mostly people are not that much kind, and we have this ahadith from our Prophet. He says, لَقَدْ كُنْتُ لَهَا عَاشِقًا. I was ashiq of Bibi Khadija's seerat before Islam because of her beautiful attributes, yeah? Because she had that qalb rahim, mehraban, dil, easy peasy. Everything is so easy because this dunya is nothing. This is dunya. Bil akhirat dunya. Dunya. Ye dunya hai. Ye dunya hai. If we take only this lesson from Bibi, that please, ye dunya hai, oh my daughters, she's just asking us, that just come towards that akhirah, just learn from me. I have done that tijarat. هل أدلكم على تجارة تنجيكم من عذاب أليم? Quran says, would you like to know about the tijarat, the business which can just save you from so many problems? Go towards the tajira of Dareen, tajira of this dunya and akhirah, tajira. So her qalb was so rahim. And I love this example of one of the scholars. One day he bought few sabzi khordani, yeah, that green leaves like mint. And the guy the shopkeeper had given the best sabzi to that alim because he was a great alim, ayatullah. So, but after a few minutes, he brought the sabzi back. He said, I don't want it. So alim said, well, how come you are not getting it? How come you are bringing back? I have given you the best one. He said, because I have seen an ant, yeah, murche. And I know the murche, the ants, they live a collectively life, family life. They can't live alone. And maybe in your shop, you get all the sabzi, yeah, the leaves, maybe their family is there. So please take it back to the family. And he was shocked. You know how mehraban this heart is. We really want this kind of mehraban dil to get Bibi Khadijatul Kubra in Jannah. And yesterday's Zindagi Phasa Zindagi, dekha aap logon ne? I don't know. Oh, yesterday's one, you know, the last moment which I watched, because I'm having two more Zooms classes, so I don't get time, but still I go for that few minutes of you know, khade khade chalte phirte. I have to watch that because otherwise I never sit in front of TV. But this program is something, you know, I have to go after. So yesterday when I was watching the last moment one, the guy, he was telling that because my house was Qadimi, old house, and we had mouse, yeah, moosh, yeah, in our house. So we all like boys that we wanted to kill the mouse. Yeah, it's not haram if it is very harmful. But you know, I said no, don't kill it. I will throw it in the street. And he said I took it from its tail, yeah, and then I went outside and I threw it very far. In Aalima Razia Batool. What was the batin of this action, which is not bad in our eyes? We say it's okay, it's not haram. And even we can say other boys, they were saying, oh, you are so mehraban, you know, like you want to just kill it. We don't care about things, about stuff. But he was careful a bit. This was the good guy. Like, overall, his story was a good. And they said in Aalima Ma'na, Aalima Batin, I have seen that the moment I caught the mouse, yeah, mice, and I was just pulling the tail, my whole body was full of pain, and mere baal safed ho gaye. You know, I feel the grey hair. Or then when I threw the mouse, you know, my body was in pressure, and I could feel that, you know, I wasn't in the state of questioning, because everything is crystal clear there. Yeah, everything is clear. You don't ask, you don't question, you don't object. You just know the reason, and you're just feeling shy. And the guy was doing like that, you know, my head was down, and I was feeling shy and ashamed of my action. And the moment, because the mouse was alive, yeah, the moment he could run away, that time I felt that, oh, I got free from the prison. Ya Arhamar Rahim. And I was just thinking, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. You know, how much Rahmaniyat we need to live in this world. Therefore, Allah is keep emphasizing Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Again, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. You know, itna stress. Why? बहुत रहमत चाहिए जन्नत तक पहुँचने Janaab Khadijatul Kubra ke deedar ke liye we need extreme. You know, here you can be extremists. You can be extremists. Because we have ahadith like that. Like Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam said, agar ek Yahudi ladki ke paon se payal chheen li jaye, if you get this news that someone has done a little injustice with a Jewish girl, if you die out of that news, I will consider you a good Muslim. Itna narm dil, you know, qalbun rahim, the second beautiful attribute of Ahlul Jannah, and we all need to go there to visit our soul mothers, soul fathers, inshallah. And the third quality is yadu mu'atiya. Yadu mu'ayad, yeah? Mu'atiya, ata se. Yaad kar liye hadith bahut pyari hai. Just keep it in front of you. Just beautiful checklist. That's how much qalb rahim we have. Aalima Razia, he would say in his last days of life, he would say, I have the state of Kalimullah. You know, I reach in that level that a bit like you know, like maybe manifestation of Musa Kalimullah. Allah has chosen him as a Kalim. Like, I don't know what Musa, he had something special because of that. Allah has, you know, selected him as a Kalim to talk more with him. So one of the reasons is because he had again that qalb rahim. Again, the story goes with animals. You know, when the story comes about rahmah, we are talking about animals and about stuff, about this wood. He's talking about the things like you will feel in Zindagi Phasa Zindagi. He would say that like you feel here is camera, here is camera, here is camera. Every film, movie like inshallah when we do matam, you know, the cameras are there, inshallah, and truly Imam Hussein is there. And if we are typing, following something which is not very necessary, yeah, the way we are using our phone, the cameras are there. You know, you can see everything from every angle. And he would say the cameras are everywhere. Like you feel shu'ur, life, you know, hayat, har zarra. Like zarra, the way Quran says, Lillahi ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard. That is absolutely, you know, tangible. Like you can feel it, you can connect it, that yes, I'm not alone. Lillahi junudu samawat. They all can support me if I want to do good deeds, yeah? Everything is with me. Mere haq mein gawahi de sakti hai. And if I'm not doing, yeah, something right, then definitely, oh, everything is junud ilahi, but alayhim, but khilafim. So, yadu mu'atiyah. Yad yani hands, yeah. Mu'atiyah ata. Yadu mu'atiyah. In Mecca, the people of Mecca, they would say, Hada sahir, yeah. Hada Qadr, Hada Majnoon. But what Bibi Khadija Kubra, she would say, I think the volume number 17 of Bihar al-Anwar, yeah, many years back, maybe 25, 30 years back, I have read all that few volumes. And month of Ramadan used to be my favorite time to go in library. I used to spend 6-7 hours in library. My family is like that. Like you say, Ramadan aa gaya, no lunch, we are free, we can just feed our soul. Let's go to library, let's study. Because Shab-e-Qadr, one of the best ibadah is to study, yeah, to reflect. That is the best thing. Shab-e-Qadr, you know. Many ulama, they were writing, they say, oh, today we have finished our book, Shab-e-Qadr. Shab-e-Qadr, yeah, Shab-e-Qadr. They do all amals too, but this is also one of the amal. So Shab-e-Qadr is for ilm, for book. We are people of book. Allah has divided the history between people of book and people of, you know, bicharo, no book. They have only screen. The people they have screen, they are very poor. जिनके पास स्क्रीन टाइम ज़्यादा है बहुत गरीब है, लेकिन जिनके पास बुक टाइम ज़्यादा है, they are big libraries, they are so rich, yeah. So in volume number 17, I think the Bihar al-Anwar is just about amazing faza'il of Bibi Khadija al-Kubra, and you will find amazing poetry, ash'ar, yeah, qasa'id of Bibi, and the way, you know, she used to talk to Rasulullah with ash'ar, with poetry. Whenever she used to see her, she used to say something sha'iri. So this is the Mecca life. In Mecca, everyone is just denying Rasulullah. But look at Khadija al-Kubra. People say, Anta majnoon. But Khadija al-Kubra salamullahi alayha, what she said, جاء الحبيب الذي أهواه من سفر والشمس قد أثرت في وجهه أثر عجبت للشمس من تقبيل وجنته والشمس لا ينبغي أن تدرك القمر. How come my Habib, my Mehboob, my beloved, my Prophet, my Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yeah, because our Prophet was always working hard, even in his youth age before Islam. So she's saying, جاء الحبيب الذي أهواه من سفر, when he would come back from the business trip. So والشمس قد أثرت. Shams, yani the sunshine, dew, yeah, has given some effects on my Mehboob's face. How come? I'm just, I'm just wondering how come Shams has this permission to kiss the cheeks and face of Rasulullah, while Shams is not allowed. وَالشَّمْسُ لَا يَنْبَغِي أَن تُدْرِكَ الْقَمْرَ. Shams is not allowed to catch, to follow in that sense, to touch the qamar, the moon. And Rasulullah is my qamar, my moon, Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allahumma salli ala Fatimah wa ummiha wa ba'liha. Inshallah we'll say ummiha, okay? And Saturdays are day of definitely our Prophet. But the way we say Sunday belongs to Prophet, Imam Ali and Hazrat Zahra. So we can just remember our soul mother Bibi Khadija on Saturdays. Rasulullah's day and Bibi Khadija's day. Bibi Khadija's day. 4,500 years back, Bibi Hajra, she has done some sacrifices for Tawheed, for this divine mission of Allah Ta'ala. And still now, until the day of Qiyamah, all the Muslims, yeah, if they go to that place, they have to follow the way she used to run and walk between Safa and Marwa. So how come we, as a lover of Muhsinay Azam, we are not, showing our attribute, but ihtaram and dedication towards Bibi Khadija al-Kubra. Like literally, Bibi is truly a ghareeb between us. So inshallah, the first thing which we are going to learn from Bibi is Allah, Allah, Allah. Yeah, no any, like just take this dunya very easy. And we have given this beautiful ayah of Surah Ankabut, ayah number 64 it was, yeah, 64. Because Surah Ankabut we are going to recite inshallah Shabi Qadr. And mashallah, Sister Rubina and Asmat Aqajan, they have given me the reply. That ayah which says, in the Dar al-Akhirah lahiyal hayawan. This ayah literally goes for Bibi Khadija al-Kubra salamullahi alayha. So, can you, the way you, mashallah, describe about the haywan is so beautiful. So what does it mean? That akhirat, the life of akhirat is the life of hayawan. Yeah, what does this hayawan mean?
I just wrote you.
Please.
Exaggeration of high.
Beautiful.
It reaches exaggeration of high. यानी इतनी हरकत होगी, इतनी movement होगी कि minus tiredness, minus sleep. क्योंकि जन्नत में वो चीज़ है नहीं, तो hayawan is to be eternally living in harakat.
Subhanallah. الإنسان, yeah, في كبد. لقد خلقنا الإنسان في كبد. Yeah, that you're saying. So beautiful. Hayawan, like somehow we can say we have Rahim, but Rahman, Rizwan. Yeah, when you put Alif Noon, you will get the meaning of mubalagha, yeah, exaggeration, yeah, stress, so much stress. So Surah Ankabut says, this dunya's hayat is not hayat haqiqi. Truly is not, because sometimes we just, observe, we see, oh, a guy, a person is here. he or she was so busy, very indulged with something to do, but all of a sudden, gone. Hey, ye koi zindagi hai? You know, this is not a hayat. Inna ad-dar al-akhirah lahiya al-hayawan. This is the, you know, practically we can see in the beautiful history and seerah of Afa'if, Janab Khadija al-Kubra, that she was just focused for akhirah, yeah? Focus for akhirah. And therefore we have very less time. You know, we know the story of kafan. We all know. And nowadays I'm doing Surah Dua Jushri Kabir, and I'm just saying we are just decor, you know, just jo aap log, I don't know, Indian, Pakistani, they do some good kinari, something like that. You know, they do tare, moti, I don't know what, so much to decor to make the, you know, the dress of bride beautiful. So the same way Joshan Kabir is just, you can decor it in this world. You know, it's so beautiful that Joshan is for our ruh. You know, we want to become Joshan. So we need that kafan with Joshan. And we know this story of Muhammad Kadhim Yazdi, Sahib Urwatul Wusqa. Subhanallah, I love his story. So, you know, like look at his preparation for kafan and Bibi Khadija's preparation for kafan, yeah? So he wanted to travel, come back from Najaf 2 years to Iran. So he said, oh, the long journey, like, you know, like, so it's better if I take my kafan. So he went to the Haram of Imam Ali alayhi salam. And he was just sitting there and writing Quran, ayat of Quran on that kafan. Allahu Akbar. And he wrote himself. And he went to Karbala and wrote from the Khaki Karbala, Ziyarat Ashura himself by his hand. Yeah, and some definitely Joshri Kabir's dua. And that kafan was so precious, yeah. Bahut qeemati hai. If we buy a kafan and we just must, you know, we are so lazy, we don't write ourselves, we get ready-made, and we just must 14 ma'sumeen's zari, and we say, this is so beloved, very qeemati. So he got that kind of kafan, and the moment he reached here in Yazd, the first night he's dreaming about a guy, Imam is coming and asking, Karim Aswad, give your kafan to Karim Aswad. The second night again, give the kafan to Karim Aswad. So who's he? He asked about Karim Aswad, no reply, no one knows about him. The third night again, you have to give your kafan to Karim Aswad. And he went straight away to Ghusl Khana. He said, now I have to give. And the moment he knocked the Ghusl, yeah, Mayyat Khana, so the guy said, Sayyid Kadhim gave me the kafan without even watching. He said, hey, how do you know I have kafan and my name is the same guy who has, you know, sent you here, the same guy sent me here to ghusl, to give ghusl as a ghassal, I'm here. So he asked, do you know who is this Karim Aswad? He said, no, even I don't know who he is. And after ghusl and kafan, when the family came, Sayyid Kazim Qazwini, he asked the son that, who's your father? He said, he's Hamman, yeah, porter, the saman uthate mandi mein. He's a simple man, but very honest, very mehraban, qalbi rahim, wajhu munbasid, yadu mu'tiya. You know, these qualities are important. Amanat-dari, trustworthy, simple man, but he knew where he is, to whom he should deal to Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Usko pata tha kahan hai. That is the biggest. And then, then Sayyid Kazim Qazwini, he says, look, if your relationship is good with your Imam, he's not only taking care of your this world, but even about after. Imam is taking care of our kafan, and we know about shatita too. You know, we have so many female very outstanding personality, as a beautiful attention they got from Imam of their time. Yeah, we know about Shaqita and also about Habbabi Walidiya. She got the kafan from Imam Rada alayhi salam. Do you know? Directly. And one lady, Sayyid Baqir Sistani, the father of Ayatollah Sistani, he says that the lady, she didn't come out from the house because at that time they used to just snatch the chadors. So Imam was visiting her. So we have so many ladies also. Imam is taking, and we don't know about the detail. You know, Imam is providing the kafan, the turbat and everything. So if we are just connected with our Imam, one is Quran, one is Ahlul Bayt, both are Imam, both are Saqlain, both are Quran, then we will get all this, inshallah, beautiful gifts and ni'mah, kafan. And we know, I'm just surprised the way Bibi Khadija Kubra Salamullah Alaiha, she was so ghairati, full of ghairat and haya. Yeah, and she never used to ask for something. Hadith says, if you know that kuch मांगने में कितनी कबाहत है, even we shouldn't say too much like मेरे लिए पानी ले आओ, can you bring chair for me, can you bring पानी for me, can you bring this. हमारे बड़ों की थोड़ी सी और अपनों की, मेरी भी, जिसके भी बच्चे हो उनको हम बड़े कह रहे हैं. No, everyone we do something like that, but Islam say don't say, you know, खुद इज्जत नफ्स. We have so many hadith. Hadith says if you knew that asking is, you know, not a good quality, you would never even ask. कहते हमारे एक मासूम से है कि आप घोड़े पे सवार थे, असा गिर गई, आप खुद उतरे और असा उठाया. You didn't ask for असा दे दो मुझे. So people would say, it doesn't make sense. You know, nowadays they say it doesn't make sense. And how come you are? But this is that beautiful, you know, profound akhlaq, not beautiful akhlaq, ghairat. So even here, Bibi is not asking herself directly from Rasulullah that, you know, I'm having that khawf out of respect and azmat of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala for night Shabe Awwal Qadr. She's not saying, she's saying, she's just seeking shafa'a. Shafa'a means wasita, yeah? Help from her daughter. And she's saying to Bibi Fatima Zahra Salamullahi Alayha, okay, you go and ask your Baba, because in this 25 years, I never asked anything. But we are so besharm, we are so behaya, sab kuch mila hua hai, sab kuch hai. One day Shauhar comes late, he said, you always come late. You know, this always is there. वो बेचारा कहते हैं always, you know, हमेशा. और जब खातून के हमेशा उसका मतलब होता है कभी-कभी, ठीक है? It doesn't mean हमेशा, because उसको आदत हो गई कहने की हमेशा, हमेश कहते हैं गुजराती में. So बीबी ने क्या किया? She couldn't ask. Achieve, and the ghairat, the haya is there, and then Fatima Zahra Salamullah Alaiha, when she is asking for kafan, or what kind of reply she's getting, that not only this kafan but also a kafan from Jannah. Ya Allah, Ya Allah. I will give you guarantee, yeah, ये यकीनी बात है, with tajrba, I'm telling you, if you have any haja, and one of the hairs which I've written in this, yeah, hairs of Hazrat Khadija Kubra is so beautiful, Ya Hafizu, Ya Hafizu, Ya Raqib. Yeah, agar, if I don't have control of my tongue, I say the same thing always. I say, Ya Khadija Kubra. Yeah, I want this hairs, this protection from Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. This was Bibi's favorite Asma'ul Husna. Ya Hafizu, Ya Hafizu, Ya Hafizu, Ya Raqib. Because Ayatollah you would say, Bidune Muraqibe, you will not get anywhere. You need tasalsul, constant muraqiba, constantly keeping eye on yourself. Otherwise, no, we are the loser. Raqib, muraqiba, Ya Hafizu, Ya Hafizu, Ya Raqib. Pakka, 100% guarantee that if you do tawassul and if you recite one tasbih of Suratul Qadr, because she is the mother of 12 A'imma, you know, the mother of Imam Ali alayhi salam too. because people of Makkah, whenever they used to see Imam Ali, they would say, "Haza qurratu aynu Khadija." Look at this guy, this young boy. He is qurratu aynu Khadija. Like he's son of Khadija. His apple of eye of Khadija. That kind of connection between Imam Ali alayhi salam and Bibi Khadija. Yeah, there was. So Imam Ali alayhi salam has a beautiful marsiya. I've mentioned in this book. Juda barakallah, oh my eyes, Juda aina barakallah fikuma, qad tayyaballahu khaymaha. Oh my eyes, just shower the tears, yeah. Just weep, just cry for Khadija and Abu Talib, because Allah has chosen them for His beautiful purpose of guidance. So mercy of Amir al-Mu'mineen in the demise of Bibi Khadija is amazing. When Imam Hussain alayhi salam, he came to Makkah, he selected the Qadr, and in that time Aramgah of Hazrat Khadija al-Kubra as a best place to do munajat to Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. So I have so many evidence that tawassul to Khadija al-Kubra was common between A'imma alayhi salam. The way we say Assalamu alayk yabna Khadija, yeah, yabna Khadija, to ma'zoom, to Imam. So how come we are so stingy? And we are, because of our jahalat, we are confused. We don't know. We are not generous to ask from Bibi Khadija al-Kubra to make her tawassul to get that level of insha'Allah tawheed and shuja'at and yaqeen and sakhabat and qalb rahim.